Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm here on Need for Speed Payback with another build, the E92 M3 race build. So it's been suggested that I should go ahead and try this, so here it is. I'm gonna make it an actual build. I've only built this car once and that was for drifting, if I remember correctly. I've done it a really long time ago, I'm pretty sure, so I don't exactly remember what class it was, but I'm pretty sure it was for drifting. I know for a fact it wasn't for race spec, and yeah, here it is. And also, I think this was only a level 299 car before, and now it's a level 399, so it's kind of interesting. So hopefully it should be kind of good when I decide to take it out, I guess, and drive it. So here are the parts for it. They're not really the best parts that I could possibly get. I could definitely get better parts for this thing, but as of right now, I ran out of the little trading cards or the trading speed cards, so I can't really I can't really go any further than this unless I actually just buy, which I really, you know what I did? I ended up buying literally every part in the shop just so I could trade them in, so I could actually spin for parts, because just buying a specific part from the shop doesn't let me have multiple perks, and it's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much what I ended up doing. I bought every part in the shop, I traded it in so I could get like traded speed cards, and then I ended up using the actual trade-in system to be able to get some more parts. So this is kind of what I got here. So it took me a little bit to even get these parts, to be completely honest, but I mean, I'll keep them the way they are. So visually, let's change this thing and see if we can make it look a little bit more aggressive. I would even like to go slightly more racing style sort of thing. If we go slightly wide body, it would be kind of cool, you know, like DTM style sort of thing. That I think that would be kind of cool, like this for example. That looks very good. I don't think the new bumper suited, because the new bumper that you guys see on the front there, like the Duke Dynamics front bumper, the fender looks good, right? It looks fine. This one looks a little bit better, I think, than this. Actually, does it look better? Because this one actually does bring the wheels out, whereas this one leaves the wheel. Actually, yeah, I think I might stick to this. The only problem with this is I have to keep those fenders. I don't really want those fenders. Let's have a look at the fenders, which ones are the best for this thing. I'm not gonna go with Liberty Walk, I'm just gonna tell you that now. I'm probably gonna go with these. I'm probably gonna go with these Vorsteiner ones, because it just makes it look more like a race car. And I thought, like, again, I don't think that the front bumpers for this, which is pretty much what this is a like M4 style front bumper. It is the new M cars like front bumpers, because these used to be the old ones pretty much. Well, for this one anyway. And then this is sort of like an enhanced version of the normal one for this, for the E92. And then these are like from the M4. It just looks weird if I keep it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just add this on. And we'll, wait, that's the wrong one. That is literally the one I said I wasn't going to choose. So this one. We're going to add this one on. Black grille on the front. Looks fine. For a splitter, if we can get a nice little racing one, we cannot. So I'll keep that one the way it is. For our bonnet, sure. Our hood right there, not too bad. For our headlights, since we're turning this into, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of cool. However, if we're turning this thing into a race car, I think yellow headlights would be very, very good. A little Le Mans action style sort of thing. Little street style mirrors as well for this thing to make it nice and light. For our side skirts, perfect. Matches the front fenders. Put those on. Again, the Vorsteiner. Oh, I like that. That looks pretty good. Matches again with the front end. I'm just gonna go full Vorsteiner kit all the way around. We'll see what it's like. Trunk lid. If I could keep this like GTS CSL style like trunk lid, I'll keep that. But we'll see. Choose this as well, because then I'll sort of connect to the actual side panels there. Should we go slightly tinted? I could go slightly tinted, but I can't. I'm losing my voice. I could go slightly tinted, but I kind of like the way this looks with the just a normal head or normal taillights. I think if I don't really want to change anything for the diffuser. I definitely want to add the diffuser onto this thing. I can't really change anything else here because it is restricted by the rear bumper. So what if I go ahead, put the rear bumper back to stock, and add a Vorsteiner diffuser? See, it does change it, but like, what's the point then? Because I can't change the rear bumper, and it just looks stupid with the rear bumper being like normal. So we'll just add a normal style rear diffuser, Need for Speed diffuser here. Nice and big. It is a race car, so very good. I think I might go with just not quad tips, just a dual tip exhaust. I'm pretty sure. I'll make it a little bit more interesting if I do that, and make them even covered if I kind of feel like it, but I don't really know if I do want it because these ones are fun. I like these. I like these a lot. I'm gonna just keep this on. All right. So for our wings, we can have a bunch of different wings for this, right? Nice, big. This APR wing looks perfect for exactly what I needed for. Again, same with the Need for Speed wings. Nice and wide. Big wangs for this car. Big wangs. Now if we go to the trunk lid and I change to this, right? I have the money to spare anyway. So what can I put on? I can still put all the same wings on. That's perfect. That's perfect. So either this Need for Speed wing is going on or this APR wing. And I think that the APR wing... Nah, I think the Need for Speed wing just looks a little bit better. Yeah, it looks a little bit more intricate with the sort of like the empty stands for the actual wing. I kind of like that. Pretty much cut out. So this is what it looks like, I guess. I mean, I have to find a good set of wheels for this thing now, which I will guess not really show you because it's gonna take me a while to find a set of wheels for this thing that I actually like. But let me find a set and I'll be right back. Alright, I went with these Vorsteiner wheels for the only purpose that they look like they're the only wheels in the game that have like one center locking nut, and that's it. I don't know now if this is a cap that you can just take off and you have all the other nuts around it, but it looks like it's the only one because if I'm trying to make this thing look like a race car, I feel like that'll sort of suit it really well. But I mean, this is like the only one that I think matches it. Everything else is just so boring to look at, and they're just very average normal tires, and that's it, you know, like there's nothing really else about them that I kind of enjoy looking at. Also, we're gonna have to lower this. We're gonna have to lower this as low as we can. Not too crazy though, like I'm not gonna slam it into the floor, but like very functional type of low. So something like this, I think is perfect for this thing. And now we have to find a design for it. So I'm kind of excited about that. There should be quite a decent amount of them. This is obviously what we had before on one of my previous builds. I don't know what sort of kit or anything that I've had on the previous car, but this is pretty much what I went with for this one. And yeah, let's try to find a different design, see if we can find a racing style design for this car that I have here. So again, I'll be right back. I'll scroll through them and see which ones I like. Well, I think I might have found it. Jesus, there's a ton of sponsors for this thing. It's like this person just saw, oh, look at the page with all the sponsors on it. So let's just slap everything on. As long as it matches both sides, I'm honestly not even mad. It doesn't look bad at all. It really doesn't. It looks pretty crazy. It really does. Well, I guess this might be it. I'm gonna keep it with this, and I might honestly paint the wheels black just to make them look a little bit more different, but I kind of like the way they are just in silver, so I might not do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave them in silver. I think they look decent. And the brake calipers as well, they kind of stand out with the gold, even though I think in black they would stand out as well. But I'm gonna put this on. This doesn't look too bad at all for keeping the whole race theme on our car. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and drive it and see what it's like. 1,200 horsepower. It shouldn't be a slow car, but yeah, we'll see. Especially the way it handles, because that's the most important thing. The way it handles, because there's a lot of really fast cars in a straight line in this game, but there's not that many cars that actually handle corners really well. So let's just hope that this is one of those that actually handles corners really well, and it's a good level 399 car. So anyway, let's try it out. Alright, let's start it off. The usual place, the hyperspace, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to see what sort of lap I can squeeze out with this thing without touching the live tuning options. So we'll see if this is any decent without it, and then if I need to change them at all, I will. And let's see what they're like then. Accelerates very quickly to about 150. Brake to drift looks good. It looks very easy to initiate. This may be a good car. Let's see what it's like for this like tighter corner here. I wasn't really going fast though, so don't think that would count. I'm trying to get used to this thing. So brake to drift, like this, it just hops into a slide incredibly easy, and it stays there. Wow, for the whole corner. Okay, that's interesting. So now, what is it like for this corner? You sort of have to smash the brake down a little early, but I only have to tap the brake to drift, and this thing just shoots in the corner, stays there. It handles really well. I do sound a little bit surprised, I'm not gonna lie. Because I am. And then shoots out of the corner to about 200 miles per hour. No problem here. Again, just tap the brake, the drift button, which is pretty much just the brake. Without even tapping for that corner as well. I kind of ended up straightening up and I still ended up going around the corner. Just sort of brake the drifting. It's honestly really good. I think with a little bit more NOS, this thing would be unreal. I think I'd be able to accelerate over to 200 miles per hour every time, everywhere. I'm not even using NOS for the rest of these, like, parts of the track. I'm just, like, sort of driving around. See, that one I just waited a little bit too late there for that. A 147. A 147 with a bad NOS part. Or bad NOS parts, I guess, for it. Let's try to see if I can get something decent out of this. Okay, level 18 exhaust for NOS. Yeah, sure, let's do it. I don't need air. I don't need air at all. And to be honest, let's try to see if I can get slightly more as well. So we'll do this. It's gonna give us a few more part tokens. There we go. Now I have 6. The shop should be reset as well. Let's try to get some more NOS. If I can try to squeeze out a little bit more NOS out of this thing, I could accelerate to over 200 miles per hour all the time, and I can keep it there, I think. This thing handles really well. I'm honestly surprised, and I don't need any live tuning to change that. Why are they all level 70 parts? I don't have a single one. There's a lot of parts here that are also Shidori, so if I can squeeze out a nice Shidori gearbox part, I think that would be kind of cool. So yeah, let's try to get myself what's a part that I need right now for what? For ECU, I guess, is the only thing that I need to change. But everything else seems fine. It honestly seems fine now, 8.9, because I think if I just go and like I start rolling for parts, unless I get a Shidori, which is like for gearbox, unless I should get a Shidori with a NOS on it, I don't think it'll be useful any other way. Let's try it out. No way. Please. Damn it, man. I was so stoked. I was like, damn, it actually landed on Shidori. Let's try again. Come on. Land on it, please. No, it's gone past it. Outlaw part with NOS. I mean, there's no point because all the rest of the parts, or the parts that I have on now are just better anyway. Yeah. One more time, just to try. Shidori, please. Please, please, please. Nope, it's gone past it. I did get NOS though, but it doesn't really make a difference because I think I already have NOS. I do. Alright, well, I'll keep it like this, and I'll do one more lap. Just one extra lap. I want to see what it's like with a little bit more NOS. I got like a 147, wasn't it? And then I still messed up like the start of the event, where I didn't know what I was doing with the car. So I'll try to see if I can do like a sub 145 with it now, because I think that'll be kind of good. So a sub 145 with this thing, no live tuning. I don't need live tuning. I think it does handle really, really well. Stability control off, downforce. I could like do this and bring the downforce down a little bit so my top speed is a little bit higher, but I don't really think will get to that top speed. You know, the quarter mile time, like I could do this, but it obviously it won't handle as well. And steering sensitivity here, there you go. Like I'll do it slightly higher, I guess, but overall I don't think it's needed. I really don't, because it just handles really well. All right, let's try it. Let's actually try it again, and see. I think it looks really good, especially with the yellow headlights. The yellow tinted headlights. Much better. Look at that. Still have tons of NOS left. It's kind of funny how cars slow down so much when you're not using brake to drift. Or like when you're not braking to go into a corner. Okay, first lap was a bit messy, but I mean, we'll try keep it as fast as possible going around this area here. Tons of NOS to play with. Brake the drift into this corner. Not bad. Now floor it. Go. There we go. That's what I want to see. Over 200 miles per hour. That straight bit of road there. Even though with the jump, it should slightly slow me down, but it didn't do it that much. Brake the drift nice and early. Then boom, shoot out of the corner. Over to 200 miles per hour again. This is it. This is the way this car is supposed to drive. And honestly, it's really good. I'm really surprised how good this thing drives. It slows down quite a bit if you're not careful though. However, if you do straighten it up a little bit more when you're doing the whole brake to drift or on that specific corner, the tighter corner, you can get this. Please get out of the way. You can get this thing to just shoot off to 200 miles per hour so easily. 146. Damn it, man. Damn. It's not bad. It really isn't. I would highly recommend you guys try this thing out yourselves if you have the money just to mess around with it. Just to see what it's like. And if you ever wanted like an M3 in your garage, I think this would be a decent one. And it doesn't look too bad either. My controller's been disconnected. Well, I guess that's it. Cool. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel and you want to see more builds and stuff like that, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date. And also, again, don't forget to like this video. You know what? I'm going to try to do it now. Let's try get this video to a nice, solid 5 likes, guys. Please. Last video got just 5 likes. Can we get an extra 5 likes on this video? I think that would be absolutely unreal. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.